Gino King Boxing back in the building, back with some more boxing news. And man, is it me or does it seem like Turki Alalshikh is taking over boxing? Yes, Turki Alalshikh is taking over boxing, my people. And this, I believe, is what boxing needs. Turki Alalshikh is putting together a mega fight card that's going to be epic. And I don't think right now nobody can compete with it. Al Heyman, Top Rank, Golden Boy, they can't compete with Turki Alalshikh right now. I mean, the card he put on August was phenomenal. I think this card right here is gonna even be bigger. He's been putting on huge fight cards since he stepped in the boxing arena here earlier this year. I mean, the fight card he's putting together for I believe March, springtime is gonna be huge. Jerron Boots Ennis versus Virgil Ortiz. Arthur Bitterbeef versus Demetrius Bivol. Daniel Dubois versus Joseph Parker. Carlos Adames versus Hazam Shariz. Ajit Cabal versus Zilly Zhang. And Shakur Stevenson versus Floyd Schofield. Man, you can't get nothing better than that. I think this right here is what boxing needs right now. I think boxing has been on life support for a while. Hopefully, the letting the fight marinate business model, I think that's going to be out of the window here with Turki Alalshikh, just because it's a lot of money being passed around. And when you put that money up like that, you know, guys are going to look past the marinating process like, hey, man, let me go ahead and fight and get in the ring with this guy, you know. And, you know, that's what's going on with Turki Alalshikh right now. He has the money, he has the backing. And this is something that I don't think PBC, Al Heyman, and Golden Boy and Oscar De La Hoya and Top Rank and those guys, I don't think they can compete with it. I don't. They're going to have to join in. That's what's going to have to happen. They're going to have to join sides with Turki Alalshikh to make this fight happen. And man, this is, I think it's great for boxing. A lot of people have been very critical of Turkish Ali, stating that man, they don't need him in boxing. Man, I think we need this guy in boxing, man. He put on a phenomenal show in August, the Terrence Crawford fight. As we seen, that fight card was super packed, and he packed a LA, California arena, packed the house. And, you know, it was a few things that he needs to work on, but everything is trial and error. You know, I think the Eminem performance was probably a little bit too long. Maybe should have performed 2 songs and that was it. But besides that, I think he did a great thing back in August. But this is the new model for boxing. This is what we're finna start seeing out of boxing right here. Turkish Alalshikh making the best fight the best, man. And, you know, I think when it's over with, it's going to be something like UFC, how Dana White has UFC. There's no ducking and dodging. We got the money right here. Man, put the money up, and these fighters, it will motivate these fighters to want to fight, you know. So I think this is great for the sport, especially if they can get guys like Shakur Stevenson, Floyd Schofield, get these guys in the ring to fight each other early, you know. Sitting around waiting fights to marinate for 5 and 6 years, it makes it takes the luster off the fights. It takes the luster off the fights. Now, guys like Canelo Alvarez and Gervonta Tank Davis, they're not gonna like Turki Alalshikh and his business model. They're not gonna like it, because even though those guys are the top dogs in boxing, Turki two of the best pound for pound boxers in the game right now. They still like to ring around the rosy, pick who they want to fight, take their time, fight easy fights. Look what we got. Gervonta Tank Davis is finna fight Lamont Roach. Nobody wants to see that. Canelo Alvarez still won't fight David Benavidez. We don't know who Canelo Alvarez's next opponent is. But if Turki Alalshikh can put up enough money, they're not going to have no room to look away after Turki Alalshikh puts up the money. So, yeah, I think this is the new business model. No more of the ducking and dodging and waiting for a guy to lose to finally fight him. No more of that. I think this probably started in the Mayweather era. Not calling Mayweather a duck. I don't think Mayweather ducked nobody. But I think the Manny Pacquiao fight, that business model and how that turned out, I think, put a black eye on boxing. We didn't get to see Floyd and Manny Pacquiao in their prime. Everybody wanted to see Floyd fight Manny Pacquiao before he got knocked out by Juan Marquez. And after Manny getting knocked out, it took a lot of luster off the fight. Both of the guys made a lot of money. We know that. We know both of them made a lot of money, but with Manny getting knocked out, it took a lot of the luster off of it. And people don't want to see that in the future when you got two great opponents in their prime, ready to fight, and people want to see them right now. And one of the guys loses, if Manny Pacquiao wouldn't have lost, I think those guys probably would have made a lot more money than they did when they finally did fight. We seen what the Crawford and the Earl Spence fight, how long it took. Really, those guys should have fought back in 2019, 2020. Those guys should have fought, I would say, no later than 2020. But the fight didn't happen to 2023. It was huge, though. It was definitely huge. But how many top guys that are supposed to fight each other are going to stay undefeated for a 5-6 years before they fight? It's not going to happen a lot. So I think Turki Alalshikh is changing the game right now. We need him in the sport. Al Heyman, I don't think Al Heyman is gonna be at the top too much longer. I'm hearing he's having health issues. But PBC, I think they're having money issues right now. So Turki Alalshikh, if you love boxing, you like the fact that he's in the picture now because he can single-handedly save boxing right now, and he's doing it with these great fight cards. But, hey, this is Gino King Boxing. Y'all press that subscribe button, press that like button, and I'm out.